Dude, it's one of the greatest guitar sounds you're ever hearing. I'm at DMS Studio in Arbor Hill, okay, with this guy Arthur Scott Werner. All right, he would steal shit. He was a famous thief. He must have been, because he had one channel Neve console I sang through. Yeah, everybody knows Arthur. Everybody around here. And what you saying? My guitar tone sucked, dude. I used a 5150 the first year it came out from Splendifer. Borrowed it from Splendifer's Monster Guy. A 5150 the first year it came out, 1993. For the solo, I used a 1970s Plexi with tweed 4 cream and creamback speakers. Yeah, that wasn't my gear. That was his professional studio. I just played the guitar, dude. The bass player, you should be talking about the bass tone. The bass tone sounds incredible. That's a Studio Rick that me and Rich stole. And it's being recorded live to tape through the Neve console. And then I use the Neve to do my voice afterward. You're insane. Those are the most sought after amps of all time. I didn't even give a fuck at the time, because I don't give a fuck about guitar like that. People ask stupid questions like, which amp do you deserve? Which is right for you? Any motherfucking amp that works and is loud enough? How about that for an answer? We don't care about guitar tone. If you don't think Eddie Van Halen's first year all tube driven 5150 amp in 93, the best amp I ever played besides the Saldano from Italy, and a Marshall 1970 jump panel or whatever the fuck it was, I don't even remember. If you don't think those tones are good, you've just now said all the amplifiers between 1970 and 1993 suck, and the most expensive ones ever. And you also said my other tracks sucked when I was using a Saldano amp, a 100-watt Saldano, an 80s one from the... Dude, that's like a Mercedes-Benz. I didn't even own a guitar. When you used to see me in the club playing Miserable and shit, that wasn't my guitar. I didn't have a guitar. I sold my guitars for booze and fucking drugs. I didn't have no guitar. I've told you 1,000 times. And I still don't give a fuck about guitar like that. I just pick it up and I like the noise I can make to myself sometimes. Now I have shit. What's my dream guitar? I already own it. It's the Italia de Villain there. It's my orange one. It's always in tune. It's the greatest guitar ever. I don't think like you. Monetary, I don't think like you. And dude, if you don't, maybe I just suck at guitar, son, but who gives a fuck anyway, because it's just joyful noise. I'm not here to talk about guitar tone forever. Dude, if you don't understand the 5150 amplifier or a Marshall from 1970, and you can check and see, go ask Arthur himself at DMS. He's been a fixture for 40 fucking years around, 50 fucking years. He's crazy as a motherfucker. But he's like George Martin when it comes to the fucking studio. I remember him sitting down there cutting one-shots of snares for hours, and he looked just like me. He must have been high on coke or something, because I did the same shit when I was high. Just going, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. We need a better snare sound. Aaron, listen to this snare sample I got from my parents' fucking dining room. We got to go record in my parents' dining room. And I'm like, I don't think they're going to put up with his art. No, I could barely get along with you. You're crazy as fuck. But I mean, what a sound guy. And that's why we didn't use the original 1 o'clock train you hear on there for the first thing, because he ran me so fucking hard in the studio. The only motherfucker in my life that wore my voice out was him. I remember Rich, RP played on that bass, and I remember RP almost had a nervous breakdown because the guy had us, we were up to at least 80 takes. He was a perfectionist, and I finally said to him, dude, I'm not even really a singer like that. I just want to do what we do in practice. But he's a perfectionist, and believe me, he had the very best. If you're not familiar with these amps, they're the very best money can fucking buy. I didn't ask any questions because I took a look around, and we're in Arbor Hill. It's a ghetto. It's an absolute, especially back then. You get shot going there. Remember, I beat some guy with a guitar the one time. Rich's first bass. We both did. Walking late at night back, and we drove. Yeah, that's all that shit's true. We drove in our 6.3 Impala. We were the Miserables. That's what we did. It's not a big deal. We just were hungry for our shit. Like I said, we didn't even own shit. That's like you having your rapper show up and he's like, I don't got a fucking microphone. Don't you got one? I'll be like, yeah, I got a microphone, dude. You can use it. Would you like a microphone? That's what you're supposed to do. Not tell him he sucks and his tone sucks and fuck with his mind and be like, just get the fuck out of here. You're talking trash for the sake of talking trash. And plus, man, you're hearing shit off old acetates. They're not real vinyls yet. Except for the last one I posted, the later half is a real vinyl. They're just acetates like hip-hop guys do. You want to get some one-offs so you hear how your shit sounds. And then you bother jukebox makers for fucking to press your one-offs so you can do tests. Just enjoy it for what it is or hate it for whatever you think it is. And keep talking all that mad shit. Who cares about tone? You got some good tone? You never even been in a live room with me or my guitar. I don't believe you're a guitar player. I really don't. Or I think if you are, you must be tin-eared and just suck dick and blame everything on people's guitar tone. Yeah, I really want to play a fucking show with you. The guitar tone wasn't right. I couldn't hear myself. Dude, it's suicide. If you think your practice room sucks, wait till you get on fucking stage. You're going to hear echoes that you never knew existed. Your drummer's going to be lost in the sauce. I couldn't hear a fucking thing, man. Yeah, you're going to have shit. You're not even going to hear your other motherfuckers. You're not going to hear your music. You better learn to do it from your head and learn to not blame shit. You played a bad show, you play a bad show. You play bad, you play bad. Not me, no motherfucker. I don't know who you're trying to convince. How long are you going to stand there and say the tone sucks? What, are you trying to convince me or yourself? Motherfucker, good. I want it to sound bad. I want it to sound weird and fucked up and strange and unusual. And I did a good job back then, and I'm still doing a good job by the chords I choose. And now I see videos, don't phrase chords like this, don't do it like that. I'm like, fuck your mother. I'll play that guitar any which way I fucking want. It's absolute freedom. You can't stop me from doing what I do. And I'm not even really a guitar like that. I used to like music and shit, you know, just anything. And I liked it personally, silently, alone. But you had to put your dick all over it. So no, I don't give a fuck what you talk about with your tone shit. Suck a dick and die, motherfucker. I don't like your tone, period, when you speak. I don't like your whole look. I don't like anything about it. Why are you coming to a welfare recipient talking about guitar tone from 35 years ago when I didn't even have a house to live in? I'm a street motherfucker, dude. And I'll always be that way. Not just because I got a little something. And stop calling me broke, nigga. And who the fuck are you? What kind of rich person come around and fuck with broke people then? Like you ain't broke? You must be. And I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I want it all. How about I take a piece and hold it to your head and say, yeah, let's go like a green light, daddy-o. Empty that fucking register before I blow your girlfriend's brains out over the backside of that counter and then steal me some hot links. And flip the fuck out, make you get breakfast and pay for it. Drop your keys on my plate, fucker. I'm going to Mexico to get some Tom Shell margaritas and some breakfast burritos with my bitch. Because I know what you and your stupid girlfriend would do. Yeah, motherfucker, don't play with me. Any tone I make is a beautiful tone. Any tone I make. Learn to appease me. Learn to fuck me. Fuck this dick right. Get this dick off right for once in your fucked up life. I don't like your tone, bitch. Suck that dick better. I don't like your dick sucking tone, mister. I think that you should change that. When I strangulate your fucking throat with my dick, I want it to sound... I don't want to even hear it. I don't want to hear that human shit. Fuck your face like it was a 500-watt amp blaring. I'm going to drown you out like that. Don't worry about tone. You got none.